So why does the U.S. continue to blockade Cuba? Is it to push Cuba to become a democracy, or is there something else at play?
The truth is that the U.S. follows the dictates or the concepts of the Monroe Doctrine. That under the Trump administration, they claim that it was fully alive, which implies U.S. dominance, U.S. capacity to have control of what happens in our hemisphere. And regrettably, there's a political class in this country that has consistently failed to accept that Cuba is and has the right to be a sovereign nation, and that the people of Cuba do have the right to build a society in the way it wants. A socialist society, which is what we have been struggling for the past 64 years. It's our right to build it. And the U.S. has no right to interfere in that. That is the main reason why this policy remains in place. I am sure that if you ask the majority of Americans, it is very difficult to believe that most Americans would say yes, knowing the facts. The majority of Americans, knowing the facts, will say yes, let's continue to punish these people. Let's continue to put this cost that you were just citing right now. Let's put this burden on the economy and make every family and several generations of Cubans suffer under a policy of asphyxiation, which is what the U.S. applies against Cuba. It is very difficult to think that most Americans would believe that is a way to act against a neighboring country. Most people would say, you don't do that to people. It's not the way you're supposed to treat individuals, less of all a whole population of the whole country.